Oh, I'm streaming. Let's see, when I'm actually live. I really need to update this, like, old Wii Online stuff, because there's, like, a big update for it. Or at least the shop stuff got an update. I need to, like, fix some of the games I downloaded on here. So I'd like to stream WiiWare stuff again, but, I haven't been able to do that. Also, hi, welcome to the stream. Looks like I'm live now. Sorry about shut up. Every Wii intro screen is loud as fuck, I've noticed. I saw a meme that was like pointing out that Secret Rings had a really loud startup, but I think that's just the Wii in general. Has really loud game startups for whatever reason. You told me to put the wrist strap on even though I'm using this thing. This is the second EA/Maxis game from... Actually, this one I think is just EA. I don't think Maxis is even credited on this. Yeah, there's this game is just EA. Maxis was not involved at all. That's really something. Wow. Love that they made this controller compatible, but didn't bother to actually make the menus, like, make use of it, and instead it's just move the cursor around, but with your analog stick. Styling upgrades. That's an upgrade? Well, what if I liked the style that I had before better? Like, there's no, like, preview of what the hell I'm getting or anything. Yeah, like, I don't want that. I want that one. That's stupid. Beautiful. You love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Don't we? Alright, what are we gonna do here? Okay. Alright, let's see it. Race for the pie. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. They put this on X. They put drifting on X. Simp racing. Harmony, how do you feel that it turns out that Maxis wasn't involved in this at all? This is just an EA game? Like, EA has... Like, the only copyrights on the box are for EA? Simple racing. Hi, Kelly. That's our version of the blooper, evidently. I think I'm collecting plum bobs. Like those have just become a thing you collect in this game. Oh yeah, right, the boost button. Forgot about that. Game spent all that time tutorializing me, and then I decided to wait like 3 weeks before playing it again. And now I don't remember stuff. What item is that? It's just bubbles? Bubbles? Bees? Okay. It's like, I start getting like a cramp in my hand playing this because of having to press X to drift. It's a terrible button for that. Okay. Well, that was a race, wasn't it? That's the game. So I get a pizza? What does that mean for me? That's not a pizza. That's a truck horn. Oh, he built a pizza place. I don't know what I'm in for with this game, honestly. Bunnies have feelings too. Try to collect Chef Gino's missing pizzas. I missed 2 of them already. There's a time limit, so I can't really go back for anything. Is the game kind of loud? It sounds kind of loud to me. That could just be... Could just be my end. I have the volume on too loud, so... Here's the gold medal. Yeah, it's just loud for me. There we go. Increase your car's weight in the garage to drift more. Yeah, it was just, I just had the volume on loud on my end, it's fine. Steer by wire? And all of, oh yeah, I forgot I named it Bugtown. Bugtown! Hello, Shan. Welcome to the stream. Chef Gino's bonus round. Welcome to stream. I'm playing MySims Racing. For some period of time, I'm not sure how long, but I'll be able to keep myself occupied with the sun, but for now that's what I'm playing. You jump so fucking high in this game. Isn't this riveting, chat? Isn't there just so much to say about what's going on right now? Fuck. I got a bronze on that one. Get too much water on? Oh no. I'm not retrying, that was not very fun at all. Chaz McFreely. Chaz McFreely. What a fucking name. Go. I'm going down this path. I've placed bees on the road. A fitting item for a place called Bugtown, I guess. I hit myself with my own soccer ball. God damn it. Oh, he's fucking ahead of me again. Chaz. Chaz McFreely. Whoa. There you go. Why'd I get a silver? I got first place. I had to beat him by like a mile, I guess. Oh well, I don't care. I don't think this is going to be a game I'm going to be 100% completing, so... Shark nose, huh? Fire Chief Jenny. Okay, let's see. Let's go for it, I suppose. Jenny's time trial. Oh, that's lovely. That's not annoying as hell. At all. Like, it's just meant to be disorienting, but it's like upsetting, nauseating. It was 3 seconds slow. I didn't like that mission. I won't be doing that one again. That was really annoying. I hope that that is not a mechanic later in the game. Knock on wood. I'm probably going to be a thing. God damn it. Mayor Roslyn. Samurai Bob. There's not a lot to say about this game, really, is there? This is... It doesn't really, give me a good impression of the MySims series in general either, as a result. I know people seem to like the other MySims games, so I assume they're not all like that. Like maybe, you know, maybe a kart racer did not particularly suit the series, you know? I'm not going to pretend that this is entirely indicative of the quality of the rest of the MySims series, but it certainly doesn't breed confidence either, you know? Why the fuck did a tree appear in front of me? Tried racing it, and by it, let's just say, haha, MySims. You're so right for this. I guess you don't have to hold down the X button by the looks of things. You get an acorn and just plant a tree in the middle of the track. That's so... That's certainly an idea for a item. But you don't have to press, you don't have to hold down X to keep drifting. All you have to do is press it once and then you auto drift. So you turn into a UFO I saw on the minimap. It's truly something. Type just and just let's just say MySims. Station wagon. Oh boy. You tell I'm so thrilled with everything in this game. 2 racers short of a championship, huh? There's some of these bubbles with the soccer ball launcher. Great opportunity for a bumping combo. Reach the finish line before time runs out. That's it, huh? Okay, come on, I can do that better. Oh, I see, you can use the D-pad for menu options. It just also has a cursor that you can move around with the analog stick. So you just have to use the D-pad for menu options. Fuck. This close. I kinda like this one. I kind of like this one. Kind of. Emphasis on kind of. Not emphasis on like it. Yeah. There we go. That's how you do it. I finished with 13 seconds to spare. I finished your mom with 13 seconds to spare. Oh.
Yeah, woohoo!
That doesn't make any sense. Very old Gabby. Okay, never mind. She's gonna say the same thing, right? Okay, so I just guess I gotta keep doing these missions. I can get to the pretend fire first. Hey Harmony, would you be interested to go for a little walk tonight, maybe? A short one? Okay. So, you know, I like to get my exercise. And I like going outside better than staying in. Where the fuck did you come from? I keep forgetting the item button is R. I'm very Mario Kart brained. When I sit here not using an item, it's because I'm trying to remember the damn button. Get so fucking high up there. No, not this again. That's just an item, I guess. That's a horrible, horrible item. And I do not like it. Highly disliking of that one. there. I won the gold medal, hooray! He's getting all this shit and I don't really want any of it. See, she's lit up now. Yes, please. Let's do the championship. Park your car in town and take a break to stretch your legs once in a while. Okay. You know, something I was just thinking about with a game like this is, you know, the only reason that I end up playing stuff like this now is because, you know, as an adult, I can basically just have any game that I want. I can just get games like this, but, like when this came out, like this game was probably... Somebody's like, this is probably like one of like 2 games that somebody had out there, you know? Like there was some kid where like, because when you're a kid you don't get very many games, you just get whatever people give you, right? I have to imagine when this game was current, the experience of this game would be like, this is one of the only games that you have. But I think it's interesting to think about how this game would be to somebody who doesn't really have anything else to play. Because like when you're making a game like this, you gotta know that like that's your target audience is children who maybe don't have a lot of games. And so like you gotta make something like this with, or at least I feel like I would gotta make something like this with it in mind that somebody might be spending a lot of time with this, you know, like you gotta make a good impression. You know, when you're making games marketed towards children, you gotta keep in mind that said children may play a lot of your game, you know? Because that's how I grew up, is I'd have like a couple games and then I would play them absolutely to death, like Super Mario Advance. I played that game to death, like I did everything that you really could even do in that game. What the fuck happened? Yeah, exactly. Like I was finding glitches in Super Mario Advance as a kid because I didn't have anything else to play. Eventually I just started trying to force the game to do what I wanted, and then I would discover glitches as a result. This game just has the lightning item from Mario Kart by the looks of it. Well, it does have the blooper, so... I'd be surprised if it has some other Mario Kart knockoffs. Oh, this is the Bullet Bill. Essentially, look at that little alien. Yeah, it's got Mario Kart knockoffs entirely. Fuck did that happen? The soccer ball's a green shell, and then there's a watermelon, which is a red shell. I really don't need shields right now. I need something more offensive. Offensive, not offensive. You know what I mean? Offense, not offense. Hello, Biz. I'm not sure why you've called me that, but I'm assuming it's me you're calling that. I'm the sweetie Pringle here. You like the flat people in the background? I like those two guys that are just the same guy but just mirror flip. It's right next to each other. Finally, racing had come back to Bugtown. Bugtown's final hub, huh? Okay, Shan, I hope you feel better. You're gonna ask Chad if you're obviously a sweetie Pringle? You can still ask that, just not in poll form. Poppy. Okay. Let's see. Well, this is just the pizza mission again, but flowers this time. Game is already starting to repeat itself. At least it's a new track I haven't seen. At least that I don't remember seeing. That has been a couple weeks. Mario Kart hasn't had a jump, or like, Mario Kart didn't have a jump like this until Mario Kart World. Like such a substantial jump, you know? Hello, Shan. Welcome back. Oops. You're gonna make it go away with your willpower? I hope that works. How long have I been streaming this? Only half an hour. I was like, oh, I'm sure I've played this for an hour already. It's one of those kind of games. Hilarious. Well, it's just an improvement. There you go. Slightly confusing interface. I got there in the end. Just kind of shit. Stick with Dune Buggy, please. You like the skull? Thank you. I'm not surprised you like that art. That part. Excuse me. It's the only like sticker thing that I like actually liked in any capacity, so that's what I went for. Oops, are you? Trevor Verily?
Hataluna, Achela, Classy, Bombap, Kusa, Thurba?
This doesn't make any sense, but okay. Hey. One of these type of levels. Okay. Look me. I set my horn as like the little squeaky, little squeaky toy sound. I don't know if this is a shortcut, but I'm taking it. So how's everybody feel about this game from my gameplay? How's everybody feeling about this one? But what's everyone's
Gibbs!
thoughts and feeling?
What's do?
Let's see what's Greenwood Forest. It will help me recover faster from a wipeout.
Hoopa!
Goth boy? This guy doesn't even have a name, he's just Goth boy.
Himati, huh? Wabit, oh, Wasaga, that.
It's kind of more like emo than goth, but okay. Your angel's fear to tread. I see, so you don't get penalized for running into the obstacles other than just like physically get bounced off. That was kind of fucky. Oops. I keep forgetting the jump button. Because I think it should be R. I think I should be pressing R to jump like a Mario Kart, but no, it's X for God knows what reason. Fools rush in where angels fear to tread. I believe that's how the song goes. Hold on. I'm gonna restart this. Also, I wanna remember those lyrics. I like that song. Fools rush in where angels fear to tread. And so I come to you, my love, my heart above my head. Fools rush in where wise men never go, but wise men never fall in love. And so how are they to know? An Elvis song originally. I always know the Bow Wow Wow version. That's the version I always think of. That one wasn't even listed on the website I was looking at, so that's an obscure version of that song, I'm deciding. So I'm cool for that being my favorite. Alright, here we go. remember but wise men never fall in love. So how are they to know? But I forgot it was wise men. I only remembered the angels fear to tread part. So I was like, because angels never fall in love? It's kind of a weird thing to say about angels, given the idea of angels, I think, but no, that's not how it goes. That's why I wanted to look up the lyrics. I was like, that doesn't sound right to me. I don't think it's angels never fall in love. And I was correct in that assumption. Oh, come the fuck on. I was so fucking close. Oh well. Whatever, I'm moving on. I will be moving on, thank you. What is MySims anyway? What was it supposed to be like? A social version of The Sims? No, it's kind of just The Sims, but it looks like this, is my understanding. And usually it's like themed, like there's like MySims Kingdoms, where it's like it's kind of like this. It's like The Sims, but usually there's sort of like a story to it. There's like a story mode. A lot of Sims spin-offs are like that, though. Like basically every Sims spin-off is The Sims, but there's a story. So it's not really unique to MySims. The main unique thing to MySims that I understand is just the art style. Let me look it up real quick. Like, looking at MySims, it's kind of just like an Animal Crossing type game. Yeah. I've never played MySims anything, so I'm not the best person to ask about what it was like. When you were a kid in school, they had a poster for MySims Racing in the cafeteria. That is very bizarre. In school? The closest thing to that I had was we'd do the Scholastic book ordering catalog things, right? And those would sometimes have video games in them. There's a few Game Boy Advance games that I bought through the school as a result. And it's really funny because they get delivered to the school. So, and then they'd go to your teacher. So I remember getting like a Game Boy Advance game through there. And the teacher being like, remember you gotta do your homework first before you can play this. So that's kind of funny. Borrowed Time. Oh, that's another Gates one. Yeah, the way I ended up with this game is I found it being sold for $2 at a thrift store. In fact, they had multiple copies of it. Multiple copies of MySims Racing at Value Village. I only bought one. I don't need two $2 copies of MySims Racing, but that's how we're here now. the track and environment designs in this game are like decent, I guess. You like my little squeaky horn? I had somebody say that they like the DS version of MySims Racing better. Then we have to take a look at that as well. See what the difference is. There you go. Oh! I've fallen! Hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah. They did at one point, I think it was like pre-Sims 4, they were trying to do something like that, and I remember it either got cancelled or discontinued very quickly, one or the other. But yes, they have tried doing something like that before. I don't remember all the details. I've never been, a huge Sims fan. My main exposure to The Sims was just when I was a little kid, and I would sit and watch my mom play it. I've never played The Sims myself. Also, I'm glad to hear it. Thank you, Smithy. Most of my knowledge about The Sims comes from the YouTube channel Izzy's. She talks about The Sims very often, so most of the Sims stuff and Sims history I know is from her. Oh, and LGR I used to watch. I'd watch him talk about The Sims. And then, like, going even farther back, I used to watch, Vinesauce Joel play The Sims. I remember there's some funny stuff there. Oh yeah, there's a YouTube channel called Ambiguous Amphibian that I watch sometimes, and he does some really funny Sims challenges. The most recent ones I watched where he tried to start in a household that's like where you're only a baby or you're only a child, or one where you're just trying to play as a dog essentially. So those are pretty fun. I think my favorite was the dog one. I recommend Ambiguous Amphibian's dog-only household Sims video. I think there's a YouTube channel called, I think, Call Me Kevin. It had like a long-running Sims series, and at one point I watched the entirety of that. It was like a decade ago at this point. Probably in like 2016. I was watching that. All of my Sims experience is just watching Sim stuff on YouTube, but never playing it. Come on, I can get 40 fish. Come on, I was one away. Come on. Oh, the lighting is good today. You can kind of see the little bit of purplishness in my hair. The hair color I got is really so subtle, but it's really nice. My hair is definitely darker on camera, for sure. Even if you can't tell that it's purpley, you definitely can tell it's darker at least. I managed to miss a couple fish, it's not gonna help. I think I did worse. No, I did exactly the same. Oh, whatever. I don't want to keep collecting fish. Oh yeah, that's another another one where Sims, but there's a story. Power of Simfu. Would you want to bet I'm just gonna do a race? Just driving. Just time trials. I think it's really funny that like Maxis seems not to have been involved in this game whatsoever. I wonder if that's the case with Spore Hero. Like, this game is kind of reminding me of Spore Hero, like its art style and like rendering style. I mean, it's kind of funny when you get to like, you know, 3D consoles. The console's graphics pipeline tends to give every game on it like it's sort of a like a distinct look. Like you can look at it and be like, oh yeah, that's a Wii game. I think about that with the 3DS especially, as the 3DS had like a weird rendering pipeline. And therefore 3DS games have a distinct look to them because there was like only like a handful of ways you could possibly do lighting and stuff like that, so lighting tends to look exactly the same in like every 3DS game, regardless of what game you're playing or who made it. And the Wii's kind of like that too. Every Wii game tends to kind of look the same, you know, you could kind of tell you're looking at a Wii game, you know. Well, part of that with the Wii, of course, is that there's this inherent like slight smudginess to the screen. Like I'm running this through HDMI adapter. Like it's just getting directly converted into HDMI as opposed like the signal as it goes out, as opposed to like, well, because the Wii outputs a digital signal, right? Just like, or because you could use the component cables with it, which is I believe that's a digital signal. Don't quote me on that, but it's a lot crisper than composite out. Which I think is an analog signal. But so it's just digital signal the whole time, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. And it still comes out with the smudginess, so like that, it's not smudgy because it's an analog signal coming out. It's just like that. And I think partially it's because to get, or like, because the picture on the Wii is always slightly stretched horizontally, I believe. And there's a mod that you can do on the Wii now that unstretches the image. And then you just get crisp, clean pixels. You don't have the smudginess anymore. But, it tends to make things look slightly off because, you know, everything was made with the idea of it being stretched in mind, so... It's kind of funny. But yeah, this is the cleanest signal you can get out of the Wii, just naturally. And it's just like that, so... That's part of the unique look of the Wii. I kind of like that one. Let's go with that. Okay. That's fun.
Ooh, ribadoos.
But yeah, back when I was in kindergarten, oh yeah, no, this character's from a different MySims game. But yeah, back when I was in kindergarten, I would sit and watch my mom play The Sims 1, which I think is the only Sims game that existed at the time. And I remember she would look through the class directory of my kindergarten class and name the characters in the game after my kindergarten classmates. Which is really funny. Well, that was pretty cool. It felt pretty cool for that move, honestly. It still wasn't quite a gold though, damn it! I did them out as perfectly as I could, but I think my car is just slightly not fast enough. Oh well. The quintuple valve engine, how good is that?
Ooh, ribadoos.
Ah, well that will help. I will take that. That improves things quite a lot. Wait, he's gone. Where the fuck did he go? Why is there an archway with this guy's head on it? The scientist guy's head. What the hell is going on? Master Aaron? Like Samus? I just realized this guy's name. The fucking gates again. I think this game is okay. Like, I'm not hating this. I'm not like wowed by it either. But like I've played some pretty heinously bad kart racers and seen some pretty heinously bad kart racers. So this just really isn't that, you know? Like this is okay. It's no Mario Kart. Again, you know, not much is. Not a lot of things are Mario Kart, so that's not really a standard to try and keep it to, you know? Nobody's under any pretense that this is going to be nearly as good as Mario Kart, so really not much of a need to even compare it, honestly. I'm still gonna get 3 more to even get the bronze. Long fucking race. Not even a race. Long fucking drive. Boy, this one is just kind of on the boring side, I'm gonna be honest. Papa Louie or whatever his name was. I started playing Papa Louie's Pizzeria lately because of, there's a Steam re-release of it, and I was playing it on my Steam Deck a little bit. I'm gonna get back into it more. It's not that... The Papa's games have never been the kind that I can really play for an extended period of time. I know some people really like those games. I tend to fall off of them pretty quick. But, like, it is fun. There's fun to be had with Papa's Pizzeria. They also re-released Papa's Freezeria. It's a really funny name. All of the ones other than Papa's Pizzeria have really funny names to me. Those games have like lore and stuff, it's crazy. Here we go, I finally got this. Come on! No, so close. Oh man. It sounds like MySims is kind of like Sims Animal Crossing type thing. Also, it looks like all the characters that are in this game come from the other MySims games. So that's really funny. I still want to get the re-release, the Cozy Bundle thing. It's also included My Sims Kingdom. There's also a My Sims Party. So there's a My Sims Party game, like Mario Party style game. I'm sure that's a high quality piece of software. There's also My Sims Agents, which is like a secret agent themed one. And My Sims Sky Heroes, which seems to be like a airplane racing game. Combat Flight Simulator, right? Yeah. So, My Sims Sky Heroes is also a racing game, but you're in airplanes instead of cars. And that one came out on PlayStation and Xbox as well as the Wii and DS, so that's interesting. I think the other ones were Wii and DS exclusives. It's kind of a bizarre little series, honestly. I would like to go back to Bugtown, please. Okay, now I have to have been playing for an hour, right? Yeah, I've been playing for over an hour now. Racing Heroes. Not really anything new to do here either. I think I'm gonna call it quits for now. I want to play Luigi's Mansion. I want to play in Luigi's house, but it's mansion. Sim Animals? What the hell is Sim Animals? Well, we're about to find out. Here's a trailer for Sim Animals. I've never heard of Sim Animals. This is new to me. Have you heard of Sim Animals, Harmony? Have you heard of Sim Animals? Look at this. What is it? Why is its mouth like that? This looks atrocious, I'm gonna be honest. The models and animation. Good night, Shan. Thanks for joining us. I have no idea what kind of game this is. Sim Animals? Wii and DS. Run wild. What? Sim Animals. Released on October 27th, 2009. The game has the player in a similar role as in The Sims, controlling a disembodied hand, which the player manipulates over 30 types of animals and creates their habitats around them. The animals evolve personalities depending on how the user treats or mistreats them. The players can use animals to solve challenges and achieve goals by discovering secrets, unlocking forest areas, and uncovering one-of-a-kind objects and wild animals, some with special abilities, by having the animals successfully complete tasks. After a certain number of achievements are earned in the DS version, the player can blow into the DS microphone, creating wind with the pickup of berries. I've never fucking heard of this game. Electronics retailer Best Buy offered an exclusive in-game animal, panda, red panda, and ferret for Wii, electric squirrel for the DS, with purchase during the initial US release of the game. Fuck? It got average reviews. This is insane. I'd never fucking heard of Sim Animals. I'd heard of, Sim Ant. How expensive is Sim Animals? $10. Get it $10. I can get just the, Sim Animals America? What? Oh, Sim Animals Africa. There are multiple Sim Animals games, chat. How did this exist? I never fucking heard of this. I get a brand new sealed copy for $35. I think I am gonna have to pick that up soon. I need to play Sim Animals. Also, I want to look at MySims Party. Let's see what that was like. Oh yeah, let's all get together and do this together. Grab your friends and sit in a circle and go like this. With or without the Wii remote, I suppose. Who up waggling their Wii remote. Good. I don't think anybody has ever honestly been that enthusiastic about MySims Party. God, MySims is just the most most late 2000s aesthetic thing I think I've ever seen. It's right in there with UB Funkies for like exemplifying the time period. Oh my god. Let's see, next time I play this, it's gonna be Speed Racer, so let me put that in while I'm thinking about it. There we go. Let's stick the Switch 2 in. Turn the Wii off. I finally realized I had an extra HDMI cable that I could just leave plugged into the Wii all the time. Don't have to try and struggle plugging and unplugging the Wii from behind. And instead, I can just unplug HDMI cable from the capture card, which is a lot easier to access. Although my capturing software doesn't like when I switch between consoles. I have to start that over again. First to have audio. Hold on, I need to quit Animal Crossing. I've been playing that again since the Switch 2 edition came out. You turn down the volume so you're not getting blasted. There you go. Luigi Mansion. Luigi's Mansion. There we go. 22 people are watching Luigi's Mansion right now. Okay, let me plug my GameCube controller back in.